What about the situation where Joe is at the
What the fuck are we talking about?
at the radio station? At the radio station, and he's talking about the East Coast West Coast beef, and then that's what gets. He says some of the Puerto Ricans mad in prison that try to go after Pac. Were you there at the radio station when he said what he did?
He said? I don't remember.
He said, like, they asked him about the East Coast West Coast beef, and he's like, yeah, you know, these people, like, he kind of made some references to Tupac, like talking shit basically about the East Coast.
Yeah, back then I told you, back then he was vocal about it. But I know,
but were you there?
I don't know exactly.
At the radio station, I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know what radio station. Papito Stretch? What was it? What was the radio station? Because it was.
Well, you know, like sometimes when he tells stories, he doesn't include all the details, so I don't remember.
But this is
probably Hot 97.
But is this a new interview or way back in the days archive type shit? Because I remember back in the days.
It's back in. That's what I mean. He's talking about he was at the radio station during that time when they asked him about the East Coast West Coast beef, and he said something and it about Tupac dissing the East Coast or whatever, and then that's when he got people mad in prison, and then they started going after Tupac.
I don't know if that was why I think he's in prison got mad, but I know that questions like that back in the days when they was asking, he was saying things like that because he was sticking up for New York. Not so much for Biggie, but for New York. He just wanted to be a representative. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted the beef to come to him so he could get that shine. So I understand what he was doing, and he was ready to do it. And I was telling nigga, damn, but Pac is nice, nigga. I fuck with Pac. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I fuck with Biggie, because I fuck with Biggie. Nigga, we met Biggie. Me and Pun did a little intro for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, we took it also like music. But then later on, when I went through my situation, I was like, hey, yeah, that shit personal, motherfucker, nigga. You better know what side you pick. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know Pac like that at the end of the day, but I know he's a great musician. You know what I'm saying? I love what he does. I know that his spirit jumps up in me. You know what I'm saying? As just a fellow hip hop fucking just, you know what I'm saying? Musician. You know what I'm saying? That loves his music. Biggie is his own fucking king, but in his own right. So, but I know Biggie. I met Biggie. We met Biggie. Me and Pun, we did something with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Puff let us get up there.
Okay, so what about Joe saying that he was with Biggie every single day?
Okay, we're not gonna do this again. I told you he wasn't doing the album with fucking Biggie. I told you that. They asked fucking Puffy that in the air. Puffy said, I don't know what Joe talking about. That's Puffy. That's like a better Joe, but better Fat Joe. Like, that's the nigga who knows everything and is a business mogul that do that. That's why Joe is trying to be like Puffy. You know what I'm saying? But Joe is just.
I've never seen that clip.
Yes, it's there.
Of him saying that.
I was there. So you go check it. It's there. I was there. I don't know if it's a clip on YouTube, but I was actually there. So I'm like this. Because that nigga was capping. So he caps like that. He goes overboard. You give a nigga a rope. You want to go be cowboy. Yeah. No. Can't fit on a horse. You're going to break the horse's fucking back. Get off the horse, Joey. Get off.